scholarship that we have, it's the Lake of the Ozarks Corvette Club Scholarship. If you are in automotive technology with Mr. Fleming or any of his classes, or you are in Mr. Briscoe's collision repair program, you can apply for this Lake of the Ozarks Corvette Club Scholarship. So right now, if you're in either one of those programs, go ahead and circle that one. For this scholarship in particular, this committee wants you to be continuing your education. The next scholarship is the Flavel Butts Memorial Scholarship. This is open to any Lctc student who plans to attend a 2-year post-secondary school in an area related to your training. So any of our health science students who are planning to go to State Fair or OTC, automotive if you're planning to go to Rankin or State Tech, any programs this is open to. The Mike Wingate Memorial Scholarship is available to any Lctc student planning to attend a post-secondary school. So if you're planning to continue your education, it does not matter your program, you would apply for the Mike Wingate. The Education Foundation, available to any Camdenton student applying or currently attending Lctc. You have to be a member of a CTSO, so that's Skills USA, HOSA, FFA, what other one am I missing? FBLA for my graphics kids. You have to have a 3.0 cumulative GPA. Again, you can use your weighted one just like you did for the high school. And you have to have an attendance rate of 95% or higher. The next two scholarships, the Bob Morgan and the Jessica and Malachi Brazil Scholarship. These are available specifically for our Marine students or welding students. They plan to attend a post-secondary school for training in either one of those areas. However, if you are planning to go into work and you're interested in those areas, still apply. Fun Runners Car Club. Again, if you are in Mr. Fleming's or Mr. Briscoe's programs, you will want to apply for the Fun Runners Car Club. This scholarship in particular can be used for tools, so you don't necessarily have to be going on to school. You could be entering the workforce for these. Tools of the Trade is a scholarship that's available for any students who are planning to continue their training and they need tools. Culinary students, I know I saw Emily. These could be a knife set. Whenever I say tools, it's for your specific industry, health science. If you need scrubs or those fancy things that hang around your neck. Stethoscope, thank you. Those are considered tools. It's not just wrenches or whatever our automotive students do. The Ronald R. Thompson Memorial Scholarship is for a current high school Marine student who plans to enter our adult Marine program. The Johnson Family Scholarship, there are multiple of these. Any Lctc student planning to attend post-secondary training at a trade or technical school in an area related to their Lctc training. You have to have a 2.5 GPA and have an attendance rate of 90% or higher. The Ralph Franklin Memorial, if you're in Mr. Fleming, Mr. Paxwald, or Mr. Briscoe, again, you can apply for this scholarship. The next scholarship is actually, I messed up on this one. It has a different name on the scholarship application. It's called the Hurricane Deck Lions Club. The information is still the same. They want to support students who need tools as well, so that's what this scholarship is for. They were not program specific. And then the last scholarship on here is for the Patriot Point Marine Scholarship. Again, these are students who are in our Marine program who are continuing their education or going into the work field. So I want to echo some of what Mrs. Rome and Mr. Retchen were saying in their presentation. Number one, for our scholarships, you have to have a letter of recommendation. Our letter of recommendation has to come from your Lctc instructor. So look around the room, there's a lot of you. I need you to let them know as soon as possible if you plan to apply for these scholarships and want a good letter of recommendation. Like, I would recommend after this meeting, as soon as you see them next, saying, will you please provide me a letter of recommendation? Yes, ma'am. Yes, unless it asks for something specific about your letter of recommendation on your high school applications, then it would need to be different, but otherwise it can work. Yes, great question. We will need your resume, which hopefully you have already filled out in your Lctc class. Your personal essay, again, we're mirroring a lot of what you're going to need for your high school applications. For the Lctc packet, you will go to the Lctc website. Mr. Retchen, no, I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you go to the Lctc website? No, I should have been here. So you're going to go under guidance, and then it says scholarship applications. And ours are located right here. We have two on here. One is for high school students, one is for adults. Make sure that you fill out the adult application. The high school application. Oh my goodness, it's Friday. The top of the application has everything that you're going to need to include. Your budget information sheet is part of this general application. Your high school transcript, again, you can get that from the high school counselors or just stop by our office and we can help you with that. Your personal essay, letter of recommendation, again, ours is specifically from your Lctc instructor. Yes, and then remember a lot of our scholarships are going to be for tools, so they're going to ask you, what is your plan to use those tools? And then on down, it's going to say, what tools do you need? Okay. We only need one packet, no matter how many of these scholarships you're applying for. You will just cross off, like put an X by whichever ones you want to apply for, and turn in one packet. And for the Lctc applications, we want them in the Lctc office, okay? So it's separate from high school. Make sure you turn these into us. Yes. The same day as the high school applications, March 19th.
It's at the very bottom of that.
Yes. Yes. Say it again, I'm sorry. Yes, I think the Mike Wingate, there are a few on there that are not program specific. So our computer integration could apply for those scholarships. What else? Do you guys have questions about these? I will send you an email to your school email, so make sure that you check it with a link to this application. So in case you don't know how to navigate to it, if you have any, yes. There are no dumb questions. They will tell you if it's different. So on the high school ones, that's kind of what they were pointing out, like if you need to include this. For ours, they're most all on one application. Different essays? No, you're not. You should have one personal essay and that should cover most of your scholarships. Yes. That's a really good question, and again, one that we haven't discussed. We haven't even had to address that. Yep, and you guys are not alone in that. Like, everybody is facing that same issue. And so, I know just for awards that we're working on, like for our Lctc awards, we have not been looking at this year's attendance. That said, our Lctc award ceremony is where we will hand out our Lctc scholarships. So again, I want to echo what Mrs. Rom and Mr. Retchen and Mrs. Meckley were saying. It's very important that if you get a scholarship, and we will invite you, like if you got an award, to make sure that you attend that. Ours is an evening. So it's May 11th at 6 p.m. Again, if you work, this is month's notice, so please ask off for that date. Do I have any students who are attending, I'm going to shift gears for just a second. Do I have any students who are attending State Fair Community College? Okay. State Fair mailed a letter that they are hosting a signing day. So if you guys just want to come and see me, I'm going to make you a copy of that letter. Students who participate in that virtual signing event are eligible for, I think they said a $250 scholarship. So I just want to make sure that you have that information. Next week, if you guys have questions, I will be out of the building for most of the week, okay? I have meetings on Monday, and then I'll be up here Tuesday through Thursday. Please, please, please send me an email. Do you guys all have my school email? Okay, you can respond to the one that I email you with the scholarship information. Ask questions early, because they said it goes quick. It goes so, so quick. And if you wait until the very last minute and you're trying to put everything together, you'll get flustered and stressed, and your scholarship applications won't be as good. So make sure that you take the time next week to get started on those, okay? Any questions? Yes? But I only want one copy. Yep, just one copy. You will check off the ones that you want to apply for, and you just bring that one copy in. It's the application, your resume, your transcript. Yes. Yeah, great question. Are you guys feeling overwhelmed, excited? Oh, wait, what are you saying over there? She just want to go to Lctc. Oh, I mean, I'm here. That's exciting, right? Don't feel overwhelmed. Like, this is free money. I know it's a little bit stressful, but you're gonna knock it out. You're gonna do great. Most of you have been working on this. Like, we had your senior meetings in the fall, and what did I say? Get your personal essay ready, get your transcript ready, get all this stuff ready. So hopefully you have that in place, and you can just make some copies, okay? All right, you guys are good to go. Have a good day. I don't know where you're going. It's 9:58. I'm not sure what time you get back.